What up, big time gang? Welcome back to another Tommy Big Time video. Mido watch, my first Swiss watch. Super excited. This one's got a very unique bracelet, and I looked at this watch for about a month, and I just kept going back to it, so I figured I got to pull the trigger. So if you guys want to see what this watch is, you probably saw it by that thumbnail already, but if you want to actually see it, see the packaging, stay tuned after the intro. So, Mido watch. I actually got this watch from Teddy Baldassare.com. If you don't know who that is, you're not that into watches, because Teddy is one of the top guys on the internet, on YouTube, that's selling, promoting watches. He's got his own site where he sells watches, and that's where I got this watch from. But he also just gives us a whole bunch of facts about watches. Actually goes to the companies themselves and does interviews and talks, and very, very cool. And I just saw this watch on his channel and been following it ever since, and I had to get it. The bracelet is what really, really gets me. This is like a dress diver, but the bracelet itself is just gorgeous. So very nice packaging. Comes with the extra strap, blue strap with spring pins. This is the Ocean Star Tribute from Mido. This watch is just gorgeous in my opinion. I haven't unwrapped it. I wanted to share this experience with you guys, but here it is. Just a gorgeous watch. And obviously you can't really see it too well because of the plastic, but we'll get that off right now. And I have to say, TeddyBaldassare.com, customer service, top notch. No complaints here. This is fully high polished case and bracelet. So it's going to be a fingerprint magnet, but I don't care. I wanted it. I saw it. I liked it. I wanted it. I did it. My thing is, when you hesitate, most of the time it's a no-brainer that you don't need the watch. But when you keep going back to it over and over, and by the way, this box is fire. Got that orange inside. Just a very nice design overall. You know, the boxes really doesn't matter, but that presentation when you first open it up is always something that I enjoy. We'll close that up. So back to the watch. I've got all the plastic off, almost all of it off, but look at this bracelet design. It's 11 pieces across. That to me is just super dope. Then we've got a matte blue dial and bezel, and it's a unique color blue. I really like blue watches, and this one just has that unique color. Double domed sapphire crystal, and look at that. It's raised up above the bezel. Screw down crown, of course, sapphire crystal with AR coating. Like I said, all high polished. And then this is a 40.5 millimeter case diameter. 13.4 millimeters thick. We've got 21 millimeter lug width, which is an odd lug width. You know, normally it's 20 or 22, not 21. And then it's got a auto Mido caliber 80. Caliber 80 in this thing, which means 80 hours of power reserve, which is amazing. This is based on a ETA C07.621. It's got the day date function. And they slowed the ETA movement down, you know, did their own Mido touches to it. It's a custom movement to them, but it's based on the ETA movement, and slowed it down from a 38 or 40 hour power reserve to an 80. But 80-hour power reserve, I mean, that's phenomenal. That's over 3 days that this watch could sit if it's fully wound before you need to rewind it. So if you wore it once every 3 days, you'd be golden. That's a feat in itself. You know, there's a lot of watches now coming out with high power reserves, but that's just attractive because I don't own watch winders. I don't believe in them. And this had a perpetual calendar or something like that, I feel like there's no need to have a watch winder and have my watch always running. Nice profile to the case. Like I said, it's all high polished, and I'm already getting smudges and fingerprints on it already. Nice milled clasp, push button deployant, no safety lock, but it does have the diver's lock or diver's extension. So that's a very nice feature. This clasp is probably going to be scratched up very quick because it's high polished and it's big. So it'll definitely get dinged up, but I will enjoy this watch and the dings don't matter. It does have SUPERLUMINOVA. I have not tested it yet. I will test it with you guys, but I've heard it's of lower quality, not enough layers. Definitely doesn't, you know, have what the price point is as far as Lume. I'm not a Lume guy. Like, I mean, I love the Lume, but I'm not, that's not going to make or break me getting a watch. Price point on this watch is $11.50 on TeddyBaldassare.com. Has an engraved case back with that Ocean Star logo. You see that there. No exhibition case back. That orange second hand really pops on that matte blue dial. Just overall, just a great looking watch. This is reference number M026830110410. And this has 200 meter water resistance or 660 feet. It does have a screw down crown. Now, I haven't played with this watch at all. Crown feels buttery for sure. That click was substantial. I could feel it. So I believe this should have quick settings for the day and the date. Yep, there we go with the day. And then date. There it is. Beautiful. So yeah, super happy with this watch. I really wanted this watch just because solely of the bracelet. Now, I mean, the heritage of the watch and all that stuff, of course. But this bracelet is so unique. It's almost like a mesh, but it's not. This is going to need to take 1 to 2 links out. You see, I got a finger worth of play there. I've got an 8 1/4 inch wrist. So this should fit up to like an 8 1/2 inch wrist. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Very interested to know what the Big Time Gang thinks about this watch. I dig it. I'm happy. 40.5 millimeters is not a bad size at all. I think it looks great on the wrist. And that bracelet, man. The bracelet is on point. Anyway, stay tuned for photos. And I'll do a Lume shot coming up. Yeah, Lume is very weak. You can see the indices is very, very weak. The second hand, hour, and minute hand, and the pip at the 12 o'clock. There's a little bit better Lume, but the indices are horrible. But I didn't buy this for the Lume.